that if we simply didn't install fire escapes in the third-class passenger areas, we could save on costs.
Oh, brilliant! The rest of us can only dream of being so industrious and careless towards the lower classes.
In time, my girl, perhaps maybe one day you will. But for now, you'll simply have to gaze upon my brilliance as I mash steel into steel to make things that go vroom.
Alright, Salmon, equal. Go and talk to the ship's designer and extract information on how to sink the ship. But be subtle. They cannot know what we're attempting. Barnacle, don't do something I'll regret.
Ah, Mr. Titanic, is it? Food item?
That's to you, Sir Titanic. These are my wealthy lady friends. Want a tax cut and lots of money bags.
Of course, sir. Please excuse humble crew members such as ourselves for the blunder. My associate and I were fascinated by the ship you've built, and were wondering if perhaps you could impart some of your infinite wisdom upon us, if you deem us worthy.
This ship is the best ship ever built. 50 feet long, 100 feet high, 2,000 miles in girth.
Well, I must admit, you certainly know how to stroke a man the right way.
We were wondering what makes a ship such as this, dare I call it a work of art, float. And how we, I mean, somebody sinister could make it unfloat.
I've never seen you before in my life, I'm afraid.
Well, that's just the trick, my boys. My baby, I like to call her the titty, is really unsinkable. Why, even the thinkingest thought is unthinkable.
Let's get more drinkable, eh?
The idea of mixing is preposterous. It's too big to fail. It's like a big bank, but underwater.
Unsinkable? Even knowing what a skilled designer you are, surely there must be some weakness.
Well, there's a small exhaust port about 5 meters wide.
5 meters? That's impossible.
That's not impossible. I used to bullseye wombats in my T-16 back.
Unsinkable, I say. Oh, except for icebergs, of course. Better not let this baby hit an iceberg or she will literally disintegrate.
Disintegrate?
Oh yeah, this thing rusts like no tomorrow. I said she was unsinkable, not rust-proof.
Isn't that the same as sinking?
Not in court.
Is it on salt water?
You are saying this unsinkable ship can be destroyed by an iceberg?
But I can't swim. I'm too rich to pay for swimming lessons. Besides, my boogie board won't float. It's full of illegal love pockets.
My poor, not so fabulous as me, wealthy lady friends. Fear not. In that situation, I've established a contingency plan to make a life raft out of dead poor people.
So all we have to do is get hold of an iceberg.
Easier said than done. Although, I do have an uncle just a little north of here who runs an iceberg farm, so...
Are you telling me that your uncle is Big Jeff from Big Jeff's Icy Iceberg?
Progress, I hope.
Get an iceberg, and this ship will go down faster than a recent current event in which a thing has gone down. Or a sex joke.
So we just need to hire an iceberg, then make sure the heart is here, then sink the ship, then find the heart somewhere among the corpses. Good work. Resume cover for now. We'll convene again shortly.
Orca! Allow me to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Crusoe. They're the ones I was telling you about before.
A pleasure. Forgive me, both of you, but the captain tells me you've had many adventures on the high seas. In your travels, have either of you ever heard of something called the heart of the ocean?
What's that?
The heart of the ocean, really. The one jewel with the power to gain dominion over all aquatic life. Never heard of it?
Not to my knowledge. Although we have spent rather a lot of our adventures marooned on an island, so, you know, not a lot of seafaring experience, really.
But weren't the two of ye telling me about the time Your hand got attached to a bowling ball after you were struck by lightning, and then the professor's cure turned he invisible?
I think that's the plot of an episode of Gilligan's Island.
Or maybe. I love that show. Excuse us, Captain. Orca, why do you ask everyone about that?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
You're stepping on my toes, Cal.
Well, if your toes weren't so disproportionately large, it wouldn't be an issue.
Well, I think that your feet are too large.
Well, you know what they say about large feet.
Large shoes.
They've gone to providing compensation to those lacking in other parts.
If you're referring to my you-know-what, touche. How are we supposed to find the heart of the ocean in such a series? Great Barrier Reef! There it is! How convenient to the plot that we found it so soon. Right, Jack, you've got this.
Your hair is greasy.
Your hands are fat.
Your mouth is like an octopus.
Your ears are like giant cauliflowers protruding from the great growth that is your head.
Yeah.
Excuse me! May I have this next dance?
Sorry, fish breath, I prefer to dance with women. No offense, darling.
Cal.
Excuse me, I'm going to take this outside.
I hardly think I'm going to dance with you up there.
Cal. You met me.
Yes, actually I did. Well, if you two flatfoots want to do the hokey-pokey through a waltz, who am I to intervene? Ha!
Stealing candies for baby!
Yeah, you bet.
You're not so terrible.
You're pretty terrible yourself. I mean, you are not good. I mean, you, good.
Aren't you a cute one? Look, I'm sorry about my fiancé. I can't stand him. In fact, I hate his guts. You know, sometimes I have this bit of fantasy. I'm taking a knife, stabbing his stomach, murdering her intestines.
You're in May.
Sorry. I'm rambling. I'm Rose.
I'm Jack. Pleased to meet you.
Well, Jack, you look dashing.
Oh, look at you. You're stunning. I love your necklace.
It's called the Heart of the Ocean. It's an area precious to me.
Well, it certainly is captivating.
Did you heard?
And so they danced late into the night. However, they did not bang, for it is too early in the plot for that to happen.